What up, guys? Shadycash here, bringing you another commentary. Got a match of domination that I played on Dome the other day here for you. I hope you're all having a really good week. It's Friday morning here where I'm at in Iowa. Just sitting here kind of drinking a coffee, doing a commentary, looking out the window at all the snowfall we got. Had our first snowfall of the year. Started snowing on Wednesday and continued all through Thursday. Got a pretty fair amount. But yeah, I mean, I'm one of those people, if it's going to be cold, might as well put some snow on the ground too, you know. Definitely would prefer the warmer weather, but yeah, snow's fun, man. I like driving around in snow. Got a, you know, Yukon, four-wheel drive and everything, and four-wheel drive definitely doesn't help you stop faster, you know what I'm saying? Having a 7,000-pound vehicle that has pretty decent snow tires on it helps you stop faster, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not one of those idiots that drives around in a four-wheel drive truck like, oh, I'm invincible, I'm a badass, and I'm flying and shit. But if I drive like the weather's bad, like you should drive, I don't have any problem slipping, you know what I mean? Just start out slow, stop slow. I've, you know, never sliding into a red light or anything like that. Definitely love having the big, heavy four-wheel drive vehicle in the winter, you know? Now, the 12 miles per gallon, that's a whole nother story. But anyway, definitely makes me glad that I got all my moving shit done last week when we were pushing 60 here. Like upper 50s. That's crazy for Iowa this time of year. I mean, crazy like this dude in the corner. What the fuck's up with that? Sits there, watches me cap that, kill his buddy. I don't know, maybe he's the watcher, you know, like in that old comic. He's not allowed to interfere with the affairs of man. He can only, you know, watch and report on what happens. So yeah, fucking seems kind of silly to me. If I couldn't do anything when I was using the riot shield, I'd probably change classes, pull out a gun or something. But anyway, yeah, fixed my first Red Ring 360 last night. Way easier than I thought it would be. It was out of warranty. I mean, if you have a system that's Red Ring, the first thing I would recommend is calling Microsoft, because they extend the warranty out. Like if your system just breaks, you're kind of SOL. But if you got a Red Ring, there's a good possibility that it's still covered under warranty. So call them. Even if you bought your system secondhand, you don't need a receipt, you don't need anything, just call Microsoft. But if your system is out of warranty and the Red Ring is no longer covered, it is really simple to fix. I mean, I am no electronic whiz, that is for sure. But if you can handle taking apart the case on the Xbox, which honestly, I mean, if you can watch a YouTube video on how to take apart a case on the Xbox, you can take it apart. Team Headkick made a video that totally, I mean, I watched a few different videos on how to fix the Red Ring, and it was the easiest to understand. They totally walk you through it. Definitely, I watched the video once, and then I watched just like 30 seconds of it, little snippets of little parts that I needed a refresher on as I was fixing the system. The only thing they didn't really cover in the video was taking apart the casing of the system, and once you get the system apart, actually disconnecting the heat sinks from the chipset or whatever. I'm going to put a link in the description of the Team Headkick video, because it definitely, I think if you're going to take apart a system and try to fix it and you don't know what you're doing, it's probably the one to watch. But you know, if you're taking it apart and you get to the heat sinks, if you're like me, you're probably going to be like, what the hell am I supposed to do? Don't mess with it too much. Just go to your YouTube search bar and type in remove heat sink from 360, and boom, bunch of videos will come up. I'll probably try to put a description of the one I watched down there, or a link to, you know, the one I watched down in the description down there. But yeah, I'm sure there's plenty of good ones on there, but that Team Headkick one was definitely a good video. And yeah, there's plenty of stuff out there to do it, and it's really a lot more simple than you'd probably think. So yeah, if you got a Red Ring system, definitely might want to try it. You just need to buy some thermal paste and you know, 2 little heads for a screwdriver or whatever. But like I said, I just bought the whole like electronic screwdriver set. and then bought the thermal paste, which I got the nicer thermal paste. I don't think you need to by any means. Cheap shit would probably be fine, but I don't know. I just was like, it's $3 more. What the hell, I got it. Fixed my system, fixed my buddy's system. My buddy gave me $30 for fixing his system, so I ended up, having all the stuff to fix my system paid for, plus made enough to buy a pack of cigarettes. Cigarettes suck, by the way, I don't know. But yeah, anywho. So put that Xbox up in my bedroom, my one that was broken, and can finally watch Netflix in the bedroom again, which is awesome. I love Netflix. I really do not fuck with cable much at all, but I do watch some Netflix. I watch a lot of documentaries. Have you guys, I don't know if you've seen that Auschwitz show yet. It's like a 6-episode show on Netflix, like a mini-series, but it's told from a few different perspectives of people that ran the camps through their journals, and then it's told from some survivors from the camps, and then along with that they have some historical footage, from back then that they've spliced in with it, and then they also have a group of actors that are playing these people and reenacting the stuff that happened. And they just put it all together. It's a really, really well done show. If you're at all interested in World War II or the whole concentration camp thing, definitely an awesome, awesome, awesome show to watch. Yeah, I just got done with that, and then I watched Surface. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that, but that was a really good show. I'm kind of mad that there's only one season on there. It says complete series, but what I think happened was that they just couldn't get it renewed for another season, get the contract renewed or whatever. So, it had a 1-season run, and they kind of tied things up at the end. But definitely would have liked to see some more of that show. But it is an awesome show, and it is a little I think there's 15 episodes or 20 episodes, I don't know. But it is just one season, so if you don't want to get wrapped up in a whole Lost type thing where it's hours upon hours, 24 episodes in a season, stuff like that, it's definitely a good show to check out. It's not going to require such a huge time investment. I don't know, but yeah, I watched those two. Watched been watching some Deadliest Warrior they got on there since I didn't have Netflix for a few months because I was in the process of moving and all this different stuff, and just let my subscription lapse when I got my new credit card and my old one expired, and just never renewed it. And finally got it hooked back up. And one thing I can say is not much has changed. I mean, pretty much all the same movies are still on there, it seems like. Don't really see too much new, at least that I'm interested in. I'm definitely glad that Netflix keeps movies on there forever, so I have to have 300 some movies movies and shows in my infinite queue by now. So it would suck to go there and half of those are gone because they switch their movies out. But I would like to see a few more things get added. I don't know. I still think Netflix is a way better value for your money than Hulu. I mean, maybe it's just because I'm more interested in the stuff that's on Netflix for the most part. It also kind of weirds me out that it's the same price. I realize Hulu, is current content, but there's not as much stuff to choose from. On top of that, you're paying the same price and you have advertisements. You'd think that they could save you a little bit of money, seeing as how, they're making money off the ads too, you know what I mean? If Hulu was $4.99 a month, I would for sure cancel my cable and get it. For the same price as Netflix, I don't know. For me, it's not a good deal because, South Park's on there. I can catch that on southparkstudios.com. That's how I usually watch South Park. And then besides that, anything else I watch is generally on network TV, or maybe The Daily Show and stuff like that, which again, you can go up to the internet, type that shit in, it's right there. So I don't mess with the TV too much when it comes to that stuff. Speaking of South Park and talking about all these documentaries, did anybody catch that Thanksgiving episode of South Park where they were talking about the History Channel, Man, so true. Like, what the fuck are some of these shows on the History Channel, Monster Quest and shit like that? Come on. Silly ass shit. But anyway, that's the gameplay, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope y'all have a really good weekend and everything. Thanks for watching. And like I said, the link to those channels for Fixing the Red Ring will be in the description below. Peace.